Good morning, YouTube. This is Melody, and this is a video response to Crafty Adriana here on YouTube. She's having one of those challenges, and her challenge is called It's All About You, I believe. And she gives you 10 questions, and you have to answer the questions and center your card around it, and you have to use a girl stamp. Well, everyone that I've seen so far, the cards are really great and beautiful. And you guys put your answers over here on this side. And I couldn't do that because I don't know how to type smaller on my computer and get it to make just like the square. So my questionnaire and answer part is going to be on the opposite side than the norm, and I hope that's okay, but y'all should just be proud of me because I used my paper and I made a project. Whee! Okay, so I'll tell you what I used first before I answer the questions. That's a saturated canary digital image, and I colored her with my colored pencils because they work better for me. These are some Prima flowers that you find in the tin at Tuesday Morning, and then that little pearl bead center thingy bobber, I got those from Lydia in one of her doodad bags. Thank you, Lydia. There's some of that Michael's $1.50 bin trim that everybody was getting, I think, on clearance for like 50 cents a couple of weeks ago. I matted her to some My Mind's Eye paper from one of the Lost and Found collections. This banner is cut. It's either from the Divine or the Lyric collection by Prima. It's one of the new ones. And as well as this paper here and this paper here. These are from Lyric, Divine, and Engraver. Those were the three paper pads that I cut from. And that punch is a Jenny Bolin punch, and I think it's called Jester. It's pretty cute. The background paper is the polka dot paper. It is DCWV, and I bought it in single sheets at Joann's in their single sheet paper section, and I think it was like 59 cents, and I really like it. It's just one of my favorite papers ever. There's also washi tape in here, and I think the washi tape, I know it's Prima, I think it came from the Engraver collection as well. There's inking around the edges, and let's see. Now let's get on to the questions. What are your favorite colors? Purple, pink, and teal. Those are the colors I find that I tend to buy, especially like if a paper pack or something has those colors in it. Even if I don't use it, those are just the colors that draw me in. What is your crafting style? Anything, really. Anything from vintage to industrial, steampunky type. Depends on my mood. I'm kind of like a remote control person. You know, just flick a channel and that's what I pick that particular day, that particular time. What is your favorite candy? Dove dark chocolate squares. Oh, oh yeah. And they come in little squares, so you can, you know, have like 4 in your lunchbox at work. And oh yes. Is there anything you don't like? This question kind of could relate to life, YouTube, whatever. I don't like the ratings button on YouTube, and probably anyone who's watched any of my videos have seen me have a little bit of rant or temper tantrum or moment about that. And I don't like, you know, rudeness. Like sometimes people make comments on people's videos or something, and it's just ridiculous, some of the things they come out of their head and say, and it's like, I know you wouldn't say that to her if you saw her face to face. You're just not that bold or brave, are you? Really? So I don't, you know, I tend to say what I think, but hopefully I don't know, don't be rude. What do you collect? I collect fashion dolls. I started out collecting Barbies, and I still have quite a few Barbies. in a hoard vault up under my bed, but I have been trying to sell off some of my dolls over the last year or so. But I do collect fashion dolls, and I have a curio cabinet in the hallway that my husband bought me years ago. It was like the biggest present ever, and it's full of dolls. What do you like to create? I like to create tags and ATCs, but I also really love to draw and paint or doodle in, you know, like little composition notebooks and stuff, especially like if you're waiting at a doctor's office or you're waiting for your kids after school or something like that. Let's see, what was the next question? What craft items do you use most? Distress inks and glossy accents. I love glossy accents. It just seems to work really well for me. And I love distress inks, and I love just about any Tim Holtz product, really. 3 items on your crafty wish list. That would be the new Tim Holtz dies from the past CHA. And I saw on Blue Moon Scrapbooking that Melissa Francis has new resin pieces out. I would really love to get those. And probably my biggest craft wish would be to get a craft room with a door, meaning I'd like a bedroom or one of those converted garages or something where I could put all of my craft products and things, and actually have a space, you know, that's just devoted to that, where it doesn't interfere with the family and everybody's day-to-day going on. Right now, I do a lot of crafting at the dining room table or in my bedroom corner, and I make a big mess, so I need a craft room. But one day it'll happen. What stamps do you hope to get? I hope to get more sentiment stamps, and I'm really liking the Greeting Farm. I see a lot of Greeting Farm stamps here on YouTube, and I actually just purchased my very first one, I think like Friday. And Tim Holtz has some new stamps with like blueprint. I think they're called blueprints, and I like to get those. What one thing should we know about you? What you probably should know is that although I'm really cheeky and silly on my videos and I say a lot of off-the-wall things, in real life I'm quite reserved and quiet, especially around like new people you don't know and you don't really have a feel for, or like large groups of people. Like, I don't do well at parties too much unless I know, you know, everyone at the party. So YouTube lets like my other side come out, I guess you should say. And I'll show you the inside of the card real quick. I used washi tape all around, and I did some inking on the edges. And then on the back, we have to put our mailing info, because she, you know, plans to reuse these. And I just used pink washi tape back there because I liked how the pink made the polka dots pop. So Adriana, I hope it's okay that my image and my questionnaire are opposite to everyone else's. And I hope you guys like my card. This card is huge. I think when I measured it, it was something like maybe 6 by 8 3/4. So, but you have to, you know, make a big one in order to get your questionnaire on there. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.